Welcome back to Cultural Geography. We finished off talking about Turkey and Cyprus. Now today we're going to talk about the countries of Syria and Lebanon. But before we get into that, let's give you a few terms that you need to know for the test. The word Levant, it's the land southeast of Turkey along the eastern Mediterranean. If you're following my mouse on the screen, basically it shows us the western part of Syria as well as Lebanon as well as the country of Israel. That's the Levant. Historically, it's been known for having very productive, very good soil, very good industry, very good agriculture. So it was the Levant, land southeast of Turkey along the eastern Mediterranean. Another term to describe a certain area of this world is known as the Fertile Crescent. I have a picture here giving you guys this idea of this crescent. It's the eastern Mediterranean coastline as well as the Tigris and Euphrates river system shown here. We talked about the Tigris-Euphrates last chapter, but you can see all of this creates sort of a crescent moon shape to it. And so this area was historically the center of ancient civilization. Many ancient civilizations were located in this area of the world. And these two land features form a crescent-looking area that has been home to civilizations for thousands of years. The Levant and Fertile Crescent were ruled by Turkey until World War I, when the Allies took it over. Finally, we get to the word mandate. The word mandate has to do with lands that were given to Britain and France after World War I. Supposed to be that these mandates would be temporary. They weren't going to be permanent colonies, but they were mandates. They were given to Britain and France until Britain and France thought proper to give them their independence. The French mandate included the modern-day countries of Syria and Lebanon, and the British mandate was Palestine, which is modern-day Israel and Jordan. So today we're going to talk about the mandate of Syria, which includes the countries of Syria and Lebanon. Letter A. Country of Syria, there's its flag located down there. There's my house. Oh, just kidding again. Syria and Lebanon gained their independence from France in 1946. The northwestern part of Syria receives about 40 inches of rain a year and is the most important part of Syria agriculturally. However, most of the country is covered by the Syrian desert. This area is mostly uninhabitable. Damascus, the capital of Syria, is considered one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Its location in the desert next to a river made it an oasis city. It was a convenient stop for caravans traveling through the deserts. We might recall the Apostle Paul was converted while on the road to Damascus, and before that, Damascus was already a city when Abraham journeyed from Ur to the land of Canaan. Most Syrians are Arabs, 90% are Muslim, about 10% follow some form of Christianity. The main man that you need to associate with Syria is a guy by the name of Bashar al-Assad. Bashar al-Assad. His father Hafez gained control of Syria in 1963. Bashar is the current ruler of Syria. The U.S. believes that Syria, like Iran, is a supporter of terrorism around the world. During the Iraq War, Iraqi criminals found it safest to flee to Syria and hide from the U.S. Al-Assad has limited freedoms to his people. Syria has been dealing with the civil war since 2011. On page 443, there is a pink box entitled Civil War in Syria that goes into a little bit more detail. Please read that to yourself. Once you have finished, please unpause the video and continue. Syria is still dealing with this civil war, though we don't hear much about it on the news now, thanks to coronavirus and other things that seem to take our attention. Letter B. Lebanon. There's this flag located up there. There's the capital city, Beirut. Lebanon is home to the ancient civilization of Tyre. The ancient city of Tyre was located in modern-day Lebanon. Tyre was the capital of the Phoenicians, where it built up a strong economic empire. Tyre had supplied many products for Solomon's temple in the Bible. But because of their terrible pride, God judged Tyre. Later, Nebuchadnezzar and then Alexander the Great destroyed Tyre and has not been rebuilt since. The country of Lebanon has also dealt with a civil war, but this one is more focused on religion, a religious civil war. Lebanon had been a prosperous country until civil war divided the country in 1975. A reason why you might imagine a religious civil war being fought is this country includes the largest number of Christians in the Middle East. And about 32% of the people of Lebanon claim to be some form of Christianity. Obviously not favored by many Muslim groups, and so religious civil war took place. Speaking of Christians, the largest of these groups is a group known as the Maronites. The Maronites are a Christian group located in Lebanon. A Syrian hermit named Saint Maron founded the group. It was later incorporated into the Catholic Church, but they have followed their own type of religious services. Another group is known as the Druze. Druze are groups of Muslims who broke away from Shia teachings. The Sunni, the Shia, the Maronites, and the Druze have fought among each other for control of Lebanon. At this time, a fragile peace has returned to Lebanon since the 1990s, but again, it's fragile. It's not strongly kept. In your books, I want you to read on page 444 the pink box entitled Importance of Family in Lebanon. Once you have finished reading that box, that's all I want us to cover for today. I know, shorter lesson today. Pretty awesome. Hope you all have a good rest of the day. Be good, do good. Bye.